Hello, and welcome to the Film Theorist, Arlington High School's movie review show. I'm Abby Hill, and this is my co-host, Victoria Gutierrez. We will be reviewing the film Dead Poets Society, which was directed by Peter Weir and released in 1989. One of the starring actors in this film is Robin Williams, who brings his lovely and exciting energy into every film he stars in, such as Jumanji, Insomnia, and Mrs. Doubtfire. Another actor you may have heard of starring in this film is Ethan Hawke, who is featured in films such as Boyhood, The Black Phone, and The Purge.
The explicit meaning of the film is about these 17-year-old boys finally finding a safe place from their parents' grip on their life. The parents are really trying to force their own desires on their children, but the teacher, John Keating, telling them to be what they want to be. They follow Keating's teachings and reforms the Dead Poets Society. That Keating was in to form a place where they could be themselves, be free, and read poetry. This is a coming-of-age movie because the main characters are 17, trying to find who they are in life and how they will approach adulthood.
On the other hand, the implicit meaning of the film is to not be fearful and be who you want to be. In the film, parents are constantly pressuring their children to be what they want them to be. The children follow, but Mr. Keating teaches them the saying carpe diem, meaning seize the day. This makes the children start to question themselves and really think if they really are doing what they want to be doing in their lives. One of the main scenes that shows the meaning of this film so purely is when one of the main characters, Neil, realizes he wants to be an actor and perform in a play. He gets the main role, but the night before the play, his father tells him he is forbidden to perform. He goes and speaks to Keating, who tells him it will be terrifying, but it is necessary to convince his father to let him be in the play, since that is Neil's passion.
A formal element in the film would be the music. It really helps this movie to create a somber mood. For example, at the ending of the movie, the students stand up on their desks for Mr. Keating. Even though the principal is yelling at them, "Get down," the music enhances the scene. With the slow instrumentals, yet it doesn't cover up the scene itself, as you can still hear the principal yelling. The music emphasizes the sad atmosphere and the entirety of this film.
Something I really enjoy about this film is the cinematography and how eloquently it brings meaning to the film. The framing of the shots specifically does a lot for the meaning of this film. This is shown especially in Neil's death scene. The framing makes it to where when he pulls out the gun, the viewer can see the barrel of the gun and know immediately what it is. This causes a sense of dread and fear. Then when his father finds him, the slow pan from the weapon to the hand from the now deceased Neil tells us exactly what happened without showing us too much. So, what do you think of the film?
I really liked the movie. I thought it was really entertaining and interesting to see, so I give it a thumbs up.
Yeah, I agree. I really loved this film. I give it a thumbs up as well. It really did show like a lot of things that was needed to be shown, and such as, you know, the relationship between parents and children and how sometimes it can be not great, and how we need to work on that.
A question that I have for you is, which was your favorite scene?
My favorite scene, I have to say that's when Todd and Neil, it was Todd's birthday, and he got a birthday present from his parents that was the same birthday present he's been getting every single year, and Neil helped him to like throw it off the railing and everything. It was so beautiful. It said a lot about Todd's character without actually saying what was happening in his life. You found out a lot about his character. You found out a lot about Neil and his mentality. It was just a beautiful scene. My question for you is actually about Charlie, because he changes his name towards the end of the scene, towards the end of the movie, and calls himself Nawanda instead. Why do you think he did that?
I think I don't really got the part. It was just random in the movie. I think maybe he wanted to prove something to the parents.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe he wanted to prove something, but it felt so out of place. That's the one thing I say that did feel out of place in the film.
Well, this was The Film Theorist. I'm Victoria Gutierrez, and this is my co-host, Abby Hill, and hope you liked it.